Assalamualaikum and good day. Today I'm covering on two new concepts in our class, which is on abstraction. On abstraction. Okay. Abstraction can be achieved through abstract class and also inheritance. Okay. I think you got to know about abstraction earlier in our class. Among the concept of object-oriented is encapsulation, abstraction, polymorphism, and also inheritance, right? So the one that we are covering for today is a concept of abstraction. Abstraction in Java can be achieved through two. One is through um, abstract class, and another one is through inheritance. Interface. Okay. Abstraction is about hiding the implementation of details. Okay. Um, what is important in abstraction is you want the user to know what the object can do instead of how it does it. Okay. So that is the concept of abstraction. There are basically two ways in achieving abstraction. The first way is through abstract class. Okay, abstraction can be achieved 0 to 100%. Okay, it depends on the way that you set up your abstract class. The other one is through interface. Okay, if you do um, abstraction through interface, inshallah you can achieve 100% of abstraction, meaning that you are hiding and almost 100% information or coding or implementation of the class. Alright, let's look at the first one, which is abstract class. Okay, I know you have not done it before. Okay, one of the important things about abstraction, how to create an abstract class is you need to declare the word abstract class in front when you define the class. Okay, it can have abstract and non-abstract methods. Non-abstract methods is the normal method that you used to write before. The new one is the abstract method. You have a look, it's very simple. It needs to be extended and it's method implemented. Okay, and this abstract class cannot be instantiated. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, so we have a look at some of the example that will come after this. Okay, among the important things that you need to remember when you create abstract class is that you need to put the keyword abstract. Okay, when you declare the class, you can have a combination of abstract method and also non-abstract method. Non-abstract method, as I mentioned just now, is the normal method that you used to write before. Okay, this abstract class you cannot instantiate, so you can only instantiate the class that extend that abstract class. Okay, it can inside the abstract class you can have final methods. I know you have not used final method yet. Final method basically are methods that you cannot override. Okay, and on top of that, abstract class is like just like normal class. Also, it can have constructor and it can have static method inside it. Okay, let's have a look. I choose this content because it has a variety of example. I apologize the pop-up, the distracting pop-up advertising. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, how do you define an abstract class? Okay, you put abstract keyword in front. Okay, you can put public or you don't put public in front. It's okay. So the important thing is to put the keyword abstract in front, and um, and inside this abstract class you can have abstract method. Okay, what does that mean is abstract method is method that has no body, meaning that the coding, the implementation of this method is not there. You only have method signature. and you normally put the keyword abstract in front, and you can have the name of the method. Okay, so that is what abstract method is. It's a method that does not have implementation. The implementation is actually in another class that extend this abstract method. Right, let's have a look. Right, okay, let's have this look at this example. The upper part here is actually the abstract class. Okay, it's a class and it's an abstract class, and this is a very simple class where inside it has an abstract method. So you can actually have other more. You can define the variable, or you can have normal methods like before, right? And the one that follows is a class which is called Honda 4. Honda 4 is actually extending bike. Okay, this bike class is not a normal class, it's an abstract class. So this Honda 4 class must have run method inside it. Okay, run method is here, right? In the class that extend it, you don't have to put keyword abstract anymore in front. Okay, only in the one in the abstract class. And then see, this is the coding, the implementation of this run method. Okay, so right, so it's here. In the abstract class, it only has the method signature. Right? The implementation is actually in the subclass that extend the abstract class. Right? So and in here there's a public static void main in the Honda 4 class, and you want to run it. Okay, and then you do like see, bike is the abstract class. Object is the name, and then you have new Honda 4. Yeah, I think this is new to you because normally you used to have this and this the same, right? But if you are implementing the concept of abstraction, it will be slightly different. Okay, the one in front here is the name of the superclass, which is the abstract class, whereby this one is the subclass. Okay. Imagine that there are more than one subclass here, which is extending byte. I think you can see more example that comes after this. Right, so let's say you want to run it, so you do object dot run. Okay, so what will happen is that it will create an object of Honda, right? So Honda is here, and then object dot run. So it's actually will go here, right? So it does not go here, right? So this is only creating the signature, method signature. The actual implementation is in the class that extend it. Okay, let's have a look at another example. Alright, so okay, so this is another example. Okay, you have a abstract class which is called shape. Alright, you can have a more complicated class having variable and normal methods like the way that you are doing it. Plus, because this is an abstract class, it should have at least one or more methods, abstract methods. See this abstract method, how I know it. There is a keyword in front and there is no coding or implementation that comes together with it, right? Okay. And then there is a subclass which is called class rectangle, and it extends shape. Okay. So this is a subclass, this is a superclass, and because I've mentioned to you just now, so if you have a method called abstract something something, so the class that comes that extend it should have the implementation of that method, right? So this one is a very simple code. It has only print, for example, here drawing a rectangle. So when There's also another subclass for this, which is called circle1 extend shape. And again, it has the same method name as the one defined in the abstract class. Okay, because there is one here which has the abstract method. So the one that extended should have the same. Let's say in the shape there are more than one method here. So the classes that extend it should also have should follow the same format. Okay, if there are two abstract method here, so in the rectangle class also must have two. The same goes to circle one. Okay, in here, so we have void draw. Okay, so here it's a drawing circle, and then you want to test it. Okay, you want to test it. So you have another class which is called test abstract one. Right, you have public static main. See, we have shape. Shape is the abstract class, which is the superclass. And then you have S equal to new circle one. So object that is being created is actually this one here. Okay. And then it says S dot draw. So when the compiler is running it, compiler will actually go here. It does not go to rectangle. Okay, why? Because when you instantiate the object, you have clearly defined it circle one. So this one here is actually the abstract class. Okay? You can put circle in front here also. No worries. You can be right. Okay, more example coming. Okay, there is a call class abstract class which is named bank, right? And to make it simpler for you, they only put one abstract method here. The abstract method again, no implementation. The implementation will be in the subclasses that is standing. So in here there are two subclasses. One is called SBI. I think this is a bank name, extends bank. Okay, and see the implementation of this abstract method is actually here. So it's very simple one. It's only returning the interest rate. The same goes here, right? And then you have class to test it, and then you have public static name. Okay, you declare B as bank. Okay, bank is the abstract class, which is the superclass in this example, and then it says B equal new BI, so it will go here. Okay, we create this object. So system.out.println rate of the interest is, it will go here first. So it will print 7 because it's taking it from SBI, and the one that follow is P and B. Right, so it create another object with the same variable. So which means the current object is actually cannot be accessed anymore. And then you have B equal to new P and B, so it will create an object of P and B, right? And then it will access this, so it will print 8% interest rate. Okay. Alright, I have mentioned just now that if you have an abstract class, you can also have other methods such as constructor, and you can also have normal variable and methods. Right, so it says here abstract class can have a data member variable, abstract method, like the one that you have seen, method body, the non-abstract method, the normal method that you used to write, constructor, and even main method. Okay, you can have a main method in the abstract class. So that's why it says here, if you use abstract class, the abstraction is from 0 to 100, meaning that, see, if you use abstract method, you can write that normal class. Okay, as a user I can say, okay, you have some implementation here, some implementation there. The only one that I don't see the implementation is only here. Okay, the rest I can see. So that's why if you use abstract class, you can either hide everything or not. Okay, so it depends on the way that you write your abstract class. Okay, in here it shows to you there is an abstract class called bike. Okay, bike have a constructor. Okay, this constructor printing something, and then there is a abstract class, abstract method here, no implementation, and you can have normal method, okay, the way that you normally define it in your previous classes. Okay, and then you have a class which is a subclass that extend byte, right? So because this is extending an abstract class that have an abstract method called run, so it must have method run here with the implementation. Okay, right, and then here showing to this example is showing to you how you can actually call the abstract and the non-abstract method. Okay, you have a class to test it, you have main, you create an object which is from the type byte, but the type is actually Honda, the subclass. So it's actually creating this object, and then you say object.run. Object.run will actually call this method. Oh, sorry, no. When you create this, is actually creating the object first, right? So in the previous example, most of the example that we use does not have any constructor, right? But this one it has. So when this is created, it's actually looking for constructor here. No constructor. So it goes to this up to the superclass. So there is one. So it will execute this. Byte is created. So that's why when you have a look, there's a the first output is byte is created. Okay, and then it goes object.run. So object.run will go here. Okay, because in superclass there is no implementation, so it goes here running safely. So that's the second output. And then it goes object that change gear. Change gear, where is it? It's actually, it's not here, it's actually in the superclass. So it will run gear change. Okay, so this one is showing the combination of calling constructor and also calling other methods other than the abstract method. Okay, let's say it says here if there is an abstract method in the class, so the class should be defined as abstract. So there is a word abstract here in front. So if you do it like that, there will be a compile time error. Okay, so that's about it. I'll continue with the interface, but in another video. Alright, thank you for your attention.